Pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Roll call, please, Robin.
Councilmember Wilks.
Here.
Councilmember Squires.
Here.
Vice Mayor Arnold.
Here.
And Mayor Shepherd.
Here.
All are present.
Thank you. Item 4, public comment. Members of the public may address the City Council on matters which are not listed on the agenda. The City Council may not discuss nor take action on any item not listed on the agenda. Please limit your comments to 3 minutes. Any public comment? Okay, thank you. Item 5, consent calendar. Does anybody want to remove anything from the consent calendar? If not, I will entertain a motion.
I will move to approve the consent calendar as presented.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
I'll second it.
Okay, I have a motion and a second. All in favor? Opposed? Motion passes unanimously. Item 6. Mr. City Administrator?
Sir. Apologize for that. This is, the Zoom is getting me. Mr. Mayor and council members, as you're aware, there has been discussion regarding the filling of the role of city administrator. In discussing that with our city attorney, it's appropriate that the city engage in active recruitment at this point in time. That's going to be required by CalPERS. It's also desirable if we can find a outstanding city administrator to serve in this role permanently full-time. That is the objective of the process. However, if the search does not yield results that are acceptable to the council or to the community, it's also necessary that an active recruitment be underway in order that the city has the option of appointing a second interim if that should become necessary. So it just preserves the city's options and keeps the city in line with CalPERS regulations regarding this matter. And so I'd be happy to answer any questions from the council or the community about what we need to do and how I intend to approach that on behalf of the city.
Any public comment? No? Any questions from the council?
I have a question. And it just, if you know this information or if any of you know this information, what would be the cost for professional recruitment? I have no idea.
It normally comes in between $18,000 and $20,000. And I'm not proposing that the city undertake a professional recruitment given the various costs that we've incurred in the recent past. My intent is to advertise in the exact same professional publications that all California recruiters advertise in. Then it's just a matter of collecting those resumes. My intent would be to do that over a period of 6 weeks in an open recruitment process. And at the conclusion of those 6 weeks, bring those resumes to the whole council. It's not my intent to filter those resumes, rather it would be my intent to provide input to the council and my recommendations based on the professional qualifications of the individuals who have applied.
Will we have an opportunity to look at the job description and make any changes to that?
The council can take that up at any time.
So what would be the timeline are you looking at then for?
I would recommend that we have an open recruitment process to receive resumes for a period of about 6 weeks. That would get us to the first week of June. Thereafter, have a special, rather have a closed session meeting to review all of those resumes,
Okay.
make recommendations, get council direction, and if there are one or more resumes that rise to the occasion of an interview,
Okay.
then the council can give me direction accordingly, or send me back to the drawing board.
Okay. So you're looking at starting as soon as we approve tonight?
Yes.
Okay, this 6 weeks?
Yes, I've already, collected some preliminary information from our city attorney who was involved in previous recruitments. So we would be developing the brochure that gives an overview of the community, the, overview of the role, compensation, and benefits. Posting that to our website, posting that also to our social media, and putting together it's normal course of business that this type of information is produced and then mailed to city managers and city administrators throughout the region, sometimes throughout California, and advertised in various publications, including the League of California Cities, Western Cities job listing. But we also can consider listing it on Indeed and other workplace recruitment sites.
Any other questions?
That would allow us also, if we don't find anyone, to hire a person that is retired from PERS.
Having an active recruitment is an essential factor under CalPERS regulations to have that option.
Yeah, I like that fallback, just in case we don't find anyone. I don't wanna be pressured into hiring somebody just because, you know, June 30th is our deadline. I think we need to take our time and look for somebody that is really gonna complement, you know, the city of Biggs and the work that we're doing and the citizens that we serve. And so I'm glad that that's in there, that we have that option. And it's, you know, that we look at that job description, make sure that everything is in there that we're looking for.
Correct. And so tonight we're seeking council's review and approval of the resolution 2025-10. And the purpose of the resolution is to memorialize the council direction relative to an active recruitment. So in the unlikely event CalPERS contacts the city and says, we'd like validation that you did or have been actively recruiting for this position before you exercise the option of appointing another interim, we have the resolution and all of the supporting documents that can demonstrate that we've acted in good faith.
Okay.
So there are several cities right close by in the general area that are looking in for city administrators, right?
Correct. Live Oak is currently in active recruitment. Orland is in some stage of an active recruitment. City of Weed are three that I know of. There are others, but those are the ones that I know of from the mind.
So we're gonna be in a little competition with wages and stuff on that too.
We'll be in competition, and that's just the reality of the state of affairs in Northern California right now. It's also a factor in why I think it makes sense to be realistic and unrushed. Set your standards, set them high, and hold to them.
Any other questions for Clint?
And we have you until when, was it June, July?
June 30th, 5 p.m. I like to be specific.
So, just, You had mentioned a number, if we're able to, if we go the interim route, what's the savings a month by not actually?
Well, the difference between the salary and benefits, between myself and your previous administrator are coming in approximately $6,300 per month. So I'll just leave it at that, $6,300 per month. So, you would zero out, in terms of the additional expenses from having had us both on payroll at the same time, and the cost of that outsourced, outside investigation. You would zero out, roughly 1 August.
Any other questions for Cliff?
I have one, it's probably ahead of things, but just thinking down the road, if, whether we get, hire a full-time administrator, or we end up with another interim, you have done a lot to catch us up with things that were neglected for quite a while. Is there any safeguard, I don't know if it's even a possibility, would you be able to be hired as a consultant on a, bi-weekly, once monthly, or whatever, to come back and look and make sure that things are, that the new guy's picking it up and he's moving things along? Because